Okay. Well, good morning. I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this one. This is Scarlet Hollow, and it's done by an award-winning lady called Abby Howard. And yeah, it's a spooky horror game, which it's in style of the graphic novel. More, I think, like Life is Strange. So along them lines. We'll see how it goes though. We're going to dive right into it. My name is... So can I write my name? Oh, we can. We can write our name. Did I put my real name in? Or do we have something else? My name... Or could it be... Wolfie? That's what everybody calls me, so yeah. We're gonna go with Wolfie, for sure. There we go. I think that's fine. We're gonna go with Wolfie. Yeah. You live? Oh, I live in the city. Okay, I live in the city of Braintree. I'm gonna be truthful. Very truthful. Size and gender. He, him. They, them. Or she, her. Well, I'm a he, him, but I'm gonna go they, them. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, confirm. Okay, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. So you've got powerful build, mystical, street smart, keen eye, book smart, or hot. Hot. Well, I think keen eye is observant, picks up on vibes, understands others' perspectives. I think this could be me. Powerful build, strong, athletic, pinnacle of fitness, can shotgun a root beer in 3 seconds. That is definitely not me. Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in a way others can't. That one might be a good one. Street smart, smells bullshit, also good at bullshit. No door can hold you. Book smart, you know a lot of fun facts. Research is your favourite activity in a straight A's. That is definitely not me. Hot, attractive, charming. Either people either want to be with you or be you. I'm gonna go with keen eye and mystical. That's the 2 I'm going with. I think so, yeah. Okay, you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off. Now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. the long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Now can we click on this? Okay. Stranger. So anyway, as I was saying, oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not even sure he stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Morning, Mythical. He looks a nice guy though. Like he's got a nice face. He seems to be. Yeah. Okay. I was up in Maryland looking for work, mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Should I do the American accent? Should I give him? Okay, I think okay. We'll give him the accent. And me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Okay, so we can wait. What? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Hey, wait, what? Wait, what? That's what we're going for. Pushing joggers into the harbor. Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling how she's gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and said it hurt a lot. I guess she was mad though, not just playing. But she kept swinging and she was getting closer and closer to the edge. So soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. How you doing today, Alex? You were up late. We had a good laugh, but we fished her out and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. Kinda became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. So about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real. And geez, you ever get just so mad that like you wanna kill somebody? Okay, we can smile and pretend he didn't say that. I never feel that way, no. Or, oh yeah, all the time. What's wrong with you? I never feel that way, no. I don't really get that mad. You got distracted on Conan, making your base. I think I tried to leave my PC on downloading it. It's got another 10 gigabytes to go. No, I never feel that way, stranger. I don't. No, not ever. Never wanted to kill anybody. I haven't. You're young. You get used to when somebody breaks your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think that they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for her. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Keen Eye, do you love her enough to make this work? So one of our passive abilities comes into play here. What is wrong with you? That's interesting. Smart move, get out while you still can, or remain silent. Let's use our Keen Eye. You love her enough to make this work. He is kind of suspect, dude. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her. But now that she's given birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. He's not even interested, he's looking at his phone. So this guy's been chatting to me this whole time, even when I was dozing, but now when I'm actually saying stuff to him, he's not interested. Look. Ah, yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where'd you say you were heading? We can use our mystical thing. I'm returning to my ancestral home. I didn't. Scarlet Hollow, or just a small town you probably haven't heard of it, or don't answer. I'm gonna go with my mystical, because I'm mystical. I'm returning to my ancestral home. My mother fled from her destiny there many years ago, and now that she and her sister have departed from this world, I can feel it calling me back. Hey, Kelly. Okay. The young man anxiously shifts in his seat. For one perceptible moment, it's his turn to feel uncomfortable before he catches himself and heartily laughs. Morning! Oh, you must be talking about Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in the mountains. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around, so if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be headed up that way. Almost nobody ever goes there. I'm usually alone on the bus by now, though actually, I had a couple of buddies that went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the hollow, see? There's always a job listing or two on the boards around there. Never wanted to do this kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough, and my alarm just went off. Hi alarm. I can hear you. Yeah. You like it? You may have got this DLC already. That was my alarm. Is it just a... It's a chicken cockerel thing, okay. It's to remind me to do something, yeah. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on the Facebook. The Facebook, yeah. See how they're doing up there. I hope they didn't die. This guy is weird, man. Looks back at his phone for once focused on something other than you. Ah, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. I hope you don't get too bored without me. I changed to an English accent. Around to talk to. Yeah, I have something for you. Stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. What? I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts No thanks. Or screw you and your peanuts. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. No thank you. You put your hand up to say no. I don't want your dripping bag of peanuts. No. I'm not really hungry. Sorry, dude. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best you to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on an empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. I don't want these peanuts, man. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, you're alone, though the stranger's peanuts remain on the seat. Now that he's gone, you don't see any need to take his soggy leftovers. No, I don't want these soggy leftovers. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Yeah, dang, dude. He was just talking to me the whole time. Next stop at Scarlet, hello. End of line. Okay. That was the bus driver. Almost there. We're almost there. By the way, the first episode of this is actually free to play on Steam. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this, you're amazed that so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives here on it every week. Can I save? Is this a save thing? Okay. This is save. Okay, so this tells you that your history of what you've said. And I'm guessing the notebook. Okay, it's the same. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as the bus pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Hey, Ropey. Is this our cousin? You instantly recognize the warrant. It's a. I thought it was a man. You thought it was a. I thought it was a man. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Oh, yeah, she doesn't look very happy. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Hey Tabitha, and give her your condolences. I'm gonna say this one. At least like somebody needs a hug. I'm so sorry for your loss. Come here, cuz. Bring it in. You go in for a hug. She tries to pull away, but it's too late. You squeeze tightly. Your cousin squirming in your grip. Okay. Maybe more manly voice. Enough! Oh damn, we got slapped, bro. She pulls away from you, dusting off her clothes. Something you should know about me is that I'm not really a hugger. Should we give her a really high-pitched voice? I don't know. It's never too late to learn. Oh, sorry. I just thought you might want some comfort considering. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll keep that in mind. So she's not a hugger, apparently. Good, now come on, let's go.
I didn't want to spend any more time down here than I have to.
Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. Follow her, clambering into this dusty relic. Wahahaha. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip. Dialogue options labelled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. So we got 2, 3, okay. Guess we can make some conversation. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? This would be something that I would actually say. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she was someone else, but she isn't. Turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. How are you holding up?
Fine. I'm fine, okay?
So we can use our keen eye ability. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I lost my mum too. Okay, but if that ever changes, good to hear. Okay, we're gonna go with our keen eye. Because she does seem a little tense. Are you sure you're alright? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mum passed. He tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really.
Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. So, wait a minute. So, have we ever actually met? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right?
Yep. You have your mom to thank for that, or Dad, I guess.
We can use one of our other talents, which is mystical. It sends a deep scar in our bloodline. That was unnecessary. Is there bad blood between us? Or I wish I had known about you. I turned you off! I fucking turned you off. A gaping maw, intent on consuming itself to oblivion. I only hope we can mend it during our time together here. Maybe. Stupid bone.
Great, good for you.
That was to stare straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. Go, dude. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right?
Yep, like I told you.
Jeez, that's almost a whole week. Need any help planning? Open casket, embalming, reception. This would definitely be something, I would say. Have you worked out all the details yet?
Yep, taking care of it. Don't need any help.
Okay. Or just remain silent. We'll just be quiet for the rest of the journey, I suppose. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up a steep mountain road. Oh, this house looks like it's gonna fall off the end of the cliff. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate, your old family homestead. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to dingy apartments in grey cities. Oh, yeah. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning underneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A charm blend in opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on a crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Hey, God damn it, where's the cleaner? Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak within their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind.
Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways, you need to get used to those places. I'll show you around. You know where to walk, where it's safe to walk even. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
So you live here? It's beautiful. We can lie saying it's beautiful. You really let this place go, huh? I thought you were loaded. Can you afford to fix this dump? Or remain silent? I would actually say this. Yeah, can you afford to fix anything? Tabitha's dagger-filled eyes are as much of an answer as you're gonna get. Yeah, I don't think she likes me.
Let's get this tour over with. Follow me.
Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie.
Wait, so they have a woman coming in, but she only goes to the kitchen? Oh, okay.
I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. But it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you.
Tip. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Okay. Look, they got a kitty. You got a little kitty hiding here. What else have they got? Mostly flowers. I think that's probably for the funeral. Oh, okay, so we can do explore and my mystical. I feel nature reclaiming this place. Okay, so someone cleans this place. Someone actually cleans it. This place is nasty, or it's nice. Well, exploring a lie. It's perfect. Awesome. I love peanut butter and jelly. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? Alright, what's next? So we're going to try and explore some of these. We're going to use our mystical. I feel a wild energy in this room. It's as if the natural world is creeping in to finally reclaim its territory.
Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Jenny to be more thorough this week. But you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house sold. It's always going to be a little grimy and worn. unlike your sleek city apartments. If a little dirt bothers you, you're going to have a rough time this week.
What if I want ice cream? Yeah, what if I want ice cream?
And you could buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Consequences!
General store? How very folksy. I'm your guest! Oh, that sounds like a luxury I can't afford. But I'm your guest, man. Aren't you supposed to take care of me? Come on, man. Yeah, Tabitha's real name is Will Dummer.
I am hence the PB&G fixins. I'll get you through the week. You don't need me to buy you ice cream, so I don't have to.
Okay, what's next? What is next for you? Alright, what's next on the tour? I guess we're going to the hallway. Yeah. PB&J for the whole week, man. Even though there's food here, I guess these are potatoes.
Bathroom, follow me.
Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Yes. I hope the cat talks. I don't know why, but I think the cat should talk, right? Is that your cat? Pet the cat or leave the cat be. Oh, we're always going to pet the kitty. Oh, okay. Before following your cousin down the hall, you decide to pet the cat. She bites you hard and hisses violently. Tabitha sighs. As you've now... Oh, wait a minute.
As you've now learned, you should not pet Fro. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Come on, the bathroom awaits.
Fro. Okay. You once again follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to not have fallen to the floors. Yeah.
Guest bathroom, not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must.
Yeah. It's a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Like, you can make a toilet roll rocket with that. Dang. Okay. So we got a couple of explore things. Yeah. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Wait, are you sure this toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. You can lie and say I like this bathroom. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall.
It'd be a lot nicer if Jenny didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that. You can blame her for the state of the place.
Can I use your bathroom instead then? You should clean it or remain silent. I'm just going to antagonize Tabitha. This is what I'm going to do. I don't know, but I'm going to antagonize this Tabitha. Can I use your bathroom instead?
No, now hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives.
Okay. Oh, we can lift the toilet seat. We could do this one. Wait, are you sure the toilet works?
Ah, yes, why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so...
Crusty. Aye, okay. But it's so crusty. It's so crusty!
It's fine, don't be dramatic.
Okay. Lift the toilet seat. You lift the toilet seat, bugs skitter from the bowl. I do like the art in this. I do like the art in it. You're good. Are we actually gonna pee in this? We're gonna pee. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good as a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin in the hall. Okay.
Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me.
You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage.
This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Jenny wash them last week. I sent you a half-hour rant about your kid to get her to do it. You better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser, it should be empty.
Okay, so what the fuck? We can explore with our mystical trait. People have died here, haven't they? We can use our keen eye. What's with all the boxes? This room is amazing. What a dump. It seems a little dusty. This room is nice, thank you, with a lie. You used to sleep here. I guess I get started. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna use some of these to explore. What's with all the boxes?
Old family stuff.
Offer to help move the boxes. What kind of family stuff? Or okay, what kind of family stuff?
Unimportant family stuff.
Okay. People have died here, haven't they? I sense a heavy spiritual fog hanging over this room. People have died here, haven't they?
When? This house is almost 150 years old. Obviously people have died here.
Okay. What a dump. I hate it. Yeah.
A dump? This is a historic landmark you're staying in for free. City folk really are rude. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. Sorry if it's not the flimsy IKEA furniture you used to. You frankly don't deserve to be sleeping here if you ask me, but my mother wouldn't want me turning you out onto the streets, so here we are. Lucky for you, I have a good enough sense of common decency to continue to host you, rather than throw you out on the streets.
Okay. I mean, we used to sleep here then. And good bet.
Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here, and now you sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in.
I guess I'll start to get settled. Okay, thanks, Tabitha.
Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings.
That voice, I like this voice for her because it doesn't match her demeanor. That's the only thing.
This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me.
Okay, tip. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, some others down the line. So I think if we're going down one path, maybe something else happens a bit later on, so bad consequence. Okay, explore with a keen eye. I know you hate my mom, but stop taking it out on me. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Or are you sure you're okay? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back, or let Tabitha leave. Hell no, we're gonna antagonize her more. Listen, I don't know what my mom did when she left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can we just start fresh now that it's just us?
Okay. I'm sorry. I've been testy since you got here. You've been fine. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do.
Okay. What kind of work do you do? Where are you going? Okay. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going?
Work. Someone has to pay the bills around here.
What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine. Same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long.
I didn't know we owned a coal mine. Can I come watch? Good for you. Sounds boring. That's kind of sad, or ooh gross. Hashtag boss, girl boss. Hashtag girl boss.
Damn, I can't believe you're...
Wait, that's me. Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about girl boss.
Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Ruby.
Oh, well thanks.
Any other inane questions before I leave?
Yes, I've got a whole host. What am I supposed to do while you're gone?
There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now. That doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go for a walk around town or something until you get tired? There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Okay. Can you take me into town? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Can you take me into town? Can you take me to town before you leave?
No, it's just down the hill. So walk there yourself.
Wait a minute. If he's going down the hill anyway to go to work, why can't he take? I keep thinking it's a him. I don't know why. Why can't you take me down the hill? Are you sure you can't take a day off? It's a special occasion. Hey, Martz. Your cousin's in town. It's me.
No, some of us have responsibilities.
If you think about it, isn't family the greatest responsibility of them all? Can your job wait a little longer? Chill with your cuz? Okay, I'll drop it. I'm gonna with this top one, because I like to antagonize her. If you think about it though, isn't the greatest responsibility of all taking care of your family?
Ha! That's right, coming from someone whose mother abandoned us because she didn't want to run the family business.
Chill with the cuz. I don't think she wants to.
Now here I am, the only person left to manage the estate, and here you are asking to take me away from my duties to hang out with you. And go back to work. Stay here, going to town. Do whatever you want, just keep out of trouble.
I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Yeah, we should hang out so I can annoy you even more.
We'll see, there's lots that needs to be done this week.
Your cousin leaves through the front door. We didn't even talk about the funeral. We got a whole week here. But I don't know how I'm gonna exist. Now it's just you. You and the sprawling, decrepit estate. Explore. We can have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because it sounds great right now. We can go settle into our room. Go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. Oh yes. I'm just doing things that I would do, so basically anything that I feel like I would do in this situation, I would do it. And I would go straight to the forbidden wings. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidding wings of the estate. You immediately try the nearest door, only to be impeded by a lock. Crap, it's locked. I guess we can go and get a PB&J. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. Peanut butter and jelly sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head into the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread plates, and a knife. Okay, we can search a whole host of stuff, right? But we're gonna approach Frou-Frou the kitty. The cat hisses as you draw near, but remains fastened into place. This is clearly Frou-Frou's spot on the counter. We're gonna pet the kitty again. I don't care, we're gonna pet her, even though... Ow! You put out your hand in an attempt to pet Frou-Frou. He bites you viciously. Honestly, what were you expecting? The cat emits a low growl as you cautiously back away. Okay. Okay, we're gonna search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife, grab a bowl, examine the mug, examine the shot glass. Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blown Rock. So your aunt and cousin actually travel sometimes. Even if it was only a few hours from the estate. No, it was a game. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blown Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Right, what's the shot glass? It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlins. Perlan. Perlins? I don't know why I read it as that. So this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you'd heard about your mom, Perlan wasn't the type to have hitsy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Keen eye, maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place. Especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab a plate and a butter knife. All we need now is some actual food. I don't need a bowl. Or maybe we can grab a bowl for the kitty. Maybe if we feed the kitty, it'll be nice. Oh, you reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. God damn it. Close the cabinet, man. Okay, we're back at the kitchen. So we're gonna have to search the pantry for bread. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Okay, we can use our keen eye to look closer. Oh, She said she didn't. We shouldn't take her mac and cheese, right? Now, do we antagonize her by eating her mac and cheese and her ice cream? Mmm. Mmm. You take a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. So, we can cook it, put it back, or empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf. Now, do we eat it or do we put the dead mouse in it? I know Kelly would eat it. Not the mouse. But the mac and cheese. Mmm. I like antagonizer though, so I might actually put the mouse in it. But eating it would probably antagonize her more. I guess I'll cook it. I'm gonna cook it for myself. You're hungry and satisfied, but you can't help but wonder what consequences might await you in the future. Staying away from your mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules. She already seems to not like you. This is okay. That's a problem for future you, though. Okay, let's search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped on the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words,
"Okie dokie."
You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Explore. Open the old takeout. Hell no. Check the jelly. I take jelly or check the mayonnaise. Let's open the old takeout. I just want to see what's in there. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess wholly congealed into styrofoam shell. Can't even tell what it used to be. Yikes. This substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. Eat it? Why would you eat it? For God's sake, throw it away. Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing. Impelled by a deep primal disgust. You open the trash can expecting the worst, but find it mostly empty. It makes sense, you suppose, given that your cousin seems to mostly subsist on boxed mac and cheese. Toss the styrofoam container into the trash and close the lid, freeing yourself from the knowledge that sludge ever existed to begin with. So we're going to go back to the fridge and eat our ice cream, because that's just what I do. Grab the ice cream. Tabitha explicitly told me not to do this, you think to yourself, as you reach for a pint of banana chocolate chunk. Eat the ice cream. Can't tell me what to do. She'll be really mad if she finds out. Your conscience warns you as you take a scoop straight from the pint and shove it into your mouth. Before you know it, half the container is empty. Put the container back in shame. Eat the rest and bury the container in the bottom of the trash. Yeah. There's only one way to fix this. Though you're already a little full, you dive back into the ice cream until the entire pint is empty. Yes. Then you squash the container into a ball, trying to make it unrecognizable as possible, before jamming it as far down into the trash bin as you can. Out of sight, out of mind. You turn to the fridge, your guilt already subsiding. Close the fridge, because we don't need the other stuff. So you return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. The cat knows everything, look! He's a material witness. I don't really need to check anything else. Let's check out the garden. The garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. You don't think you want to go out there after all? Are you even up to date on your tetanus shots? I think the cat's going to tell on me. Okay. You close the door behind you and return to the kitchen. We're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Explore, settle into my room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink down deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. He's definitely going to tell. Stand at the entrance to your room. I need to change my shirt because it's got smelly vinegar stuff on it. Put your spare clothes in the dresser. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. A possum lurks within. It is quiet but angry. We got a pet! You can close the drawer again. You can grab the possum, gently smack the opossum, or put the clothes on top of it. He seems happy. He seems happy in there. We're just gonna put it on top of him. First thing that's cold in there, you think to yourself. You lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. It closes its mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and looks up at you with its shiny black eyes. You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for a job well done. Okay, let's look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and whatever you needed to do and return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that, just not right now. Examine the painting on the wall. This must be an old relative of yours, very old, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet next time you see her. As if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Okay. Check the closet. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up here. Well, we are going to pick up the doll. As long as there's no mannequins, I'm good. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick up to examine it more closely. Its tag reads, Property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Okay. Explore, take a nap, you've earned it. Do we take a nap or do we leave? I'm gonna have a nap, man. You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough a small cloud of dust rising up from the these streets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. Try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. Okay, that's enough. Okay, there's not much else we can do right now. Might as well head to town, because I don't need any food. Now that you're settled in, better to head out and explore the town. And I do just that. Perfect. Hey, Dread, how you doing, buddy? If you had known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. How's it going today, man? If only you could wipe the slate between you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe your mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. It's going good, buddy. Oh, good, man. Pretty early. Woke up fairly early. Waiting on my wife coming home so I can have a cup of tea. I was gonna go down and make them, but my knee's giving me trouble. That's why I was doing the stream. Because I was setting up here anyway. Maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Okay. But continue. Finally, you made it back to town. The hauler, as a guy in a bus called has probably seen better days. What are you going to be up to today, Dread? You got anything planned? You got to go to work? Anything fun like that? Still has the feeling of an idealistic country town. But sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Hello? Oh wow, where did she come from? Sorry, but oh, this lady looks much nicer.
Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc.
I like Gretchen. Like little pug. Little pug. Pet the doggo. A pug, she's so cute! Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I don't do too well with dogs. Is that supposed to be a dog? Or introduce yourself? Or remain silent? I'm gonna pet the doggo. A pug, she's so cute! I love pugs, she's so cute.
Thanks, she's cute. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out and she's got a couple of weird growths. But for a 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good.
She's very old. That's why. That's amazing. She's 17. That's too old for a pug. That's amazing. Old doggo. That's incredible.
It sure is. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretchen? But what am I doing? I got so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of cool folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
Look at the doggo's tongue. Pick his nose. His nose. Introduce ourselves. Yeah, maybe. We can lie and say no. None of your business, Cole. Or remain silent. Let's introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Wolfie. It's me.
You must be Tabby's cousin, right?
Yeah, we're Tabby's cousin.
That's the only person I could think of who'd come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all holed up in that big house.
Explorer, I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? Mystical. A darkness hangs over her. Keen eyes, she's struggling. She seems alright. I'm worried about her. Is she always so, I mean, yeah, I don't know how she's doing and I don't care. Why do you care? We're going to use our mystical. A darkness hangs over her. Whatever consumes her goes beyond the death of her mother and poisons her very soul.
Not bad, huh? She's always been a little rough around the edges. I figured she'd probably been having a tough go of things, but that doesn't sound good at all. That or you have a special way with words, Wolfie.
I do. Like in real life, I have a special way with words. Sometimes I'm unfiltered. How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She's really not worth your time. I don't want to be too mean. How long have you known her? Maybe we can get some backstory on her. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everyone else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close. We were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. And then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. Actually, no, I ate a mac and cheese and ice cream. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee. They got amazing biscuits. My treat. Okay, let's follow her. Coffee and bickies, okay. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm Wolfoo. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Remain silent. I'm going to introduce myself. Just in time for the funeral. Before anyone can respond to you and Stella slide into a booth, pretending you didn't notice everyone gawking at you like a sideshow attraction. Yep. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you expected, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. And with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. For a while. Keen eye. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you. Let's listen into it to see what they're saying. Stella pets Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet them. Looks somewhat like oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I've always thought it'd go away once you finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. Says here.
Mommy, who's that?
Don't stare, chiller. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin.
Oh, that's why they look so sad. I would look so sad too if I had Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too?
I don't know. I'll figure out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea, and we've got to get home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a paper. Why, stranger so we wander into town, there are gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age. Why is always cool boys, punks and whippersnappers? Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. So that's the boss's cousin? There's a funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Pearl Ann. Make her own peace. I'll let the lady rest, Lloyd. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much as laid to rest. If you'd been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy.
He's right. Nastiest woman I ever met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her.
Oh damn, there's a fourth miner and running out of voices. Curse the old town, a lot of them. May every Scarlet burn in hell. That's enough of that. We've had too much. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you a coffee. They gratefully placed a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Oh shucks, Stella. Thanks, Avery. Can I have some sugar? Already taken care of. I know you like your coffee ground in cream and sugar. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Dog will eat bacon. Anything for you? Isn't bacon bad for dogs? No thanks, I ate pretty recently. Let's order a coffee and a biscuit. Can I have a biscuit and a coffee, please? I heard they're really good. Best in the country. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty cup in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Thanks, Avery. But you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids. But I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night. So that's a fun thing to look forward to. Oh, party. I think I'll go to the party. That sounds like pretty good. And then there's a weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is that like a church thing? Cool. None of that really striking my fancy. I'm gonna say cool. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check out some of these things, yeah. Anyway, those are all the big events I could think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Maybe we can take Stella out. She's kinda nice, right? Kenai, do you have something in mind? Oh yeah. What's it to you? No clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I'll probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. Do you have something in mind? Something's telling me this a loaded question. You got something in mind? You are being very obvious, Stella. My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there too. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Hey Winnie, wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks. Thanks, it looks great. You don't have to do that. What do I look like, a charity case or chow down? Thanks, it looks great. We're always gonna be nice. Thanks, Avery. It looks great. Mystical. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from the surface. You don't need to taste it to know that this is good. Divinity given buttery form. Butter biscuits. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa! Lie, I've had better. This is the best biscuit I've ever had, but that's not saying much. I'll go with whoa. Whoa, this is a really good biscuit. Wow. Wow. Look at the doggo. The doggo's like, I got bacon, need biscuit now. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, had Stella mentioned she's famous? No. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know, I'm gonna do it for you. Stella sighed. I'm a YouTuber. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? I'm guessing nature. Wow, that's rad. Okay. How does that make you money? Ugh, you and everybody else. What kind of videos do you do? Oh, yeah, what kind of videos? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out our channel, Wolfie, it's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah. The Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much of that out in that time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird on the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen. Oh, she likes the beavers. She likes the beaver! I can't see it though, can we get a close up? I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara, that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Can I? Oh, that looks like a mountain lion. That's an honest to God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog or a beaver, hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. Or I don't believe in cryptids. Despite the shaky camera footage, you make out the shape of a creature's head, and its relatively body proportions. You're pretty sure that it's a mountain lion. I think that's a mountain lion. Can't you see his little kitty cat ears? No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions as safaris. I did a whole video on Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack Squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory, says Avery. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries we're missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a surrogator type situation. Exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever run the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commentators for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry Avery. It's okay, I should get back to it, instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after a skunk ape. Ew, stinky. What's a skunk ape? Heck yeah, isn't that just worth Bigfoot? What's a skunk ape? What is a skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for one last week's video, It came of a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky? That sort of thing? That depends. Will Gretchen be there? Absolutely. Against my better judgment, yes. Are you nuts? It's not like I have anything else going on. Or no. We're gonna go. Absolutely. I'd love to come along. That's great. It's been a while since I had anyone beside Gretchen out there with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Morning, Katya. How you doing? How you doing today, my friend? I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's kinda like a blast from the past. You're good, D? I'm good. I'm very good this morning. Maybe a little bit tired, but that's nothing new. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. Look at him. What is he saying? You know something now, dude. Working and lurking. Thank you for the lurk. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. But I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we can get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Thought it was gonna be a date, man. Thought it was just gonna be me and Stella, but no. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings.
Please. Dude, what's up? It feels like it's been forever. What? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You want me to come by or? Nah. Okay, if you're really sure. But if you change your mind. Nah. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you want to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. You're Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. Ah, you could take the easier trails if that would help.
No, I'm going into the wrong voice.
Ah. Dang man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring them. Talk to you soon. Bye, bro. Looks like it's just you and me, pal.
Oh yes, and Gretchen. I suppose, did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why?
He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are.
Is he okay? Are you okay? What's his deal? I'm glad it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I.
Yeah, fair enough. You got me here and I'm probably already overloading you a bit. Sorry about that.
You should stop by his place sometime this week though. I think you two will like each other. I'm not sure, man. You can be a little rough around the edges, but in like a funny way. Anyway, we got Skunk Ape to hunt. So, we should probably head out. We want to make up the mountain before it's dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. Wow, so we've already gotten into a little adventure. We only just got here and we're already doing bits, man. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip. Leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip. You don't even spend any money. Leave a tip. You reach into your pockets and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and a quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it, you think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. Okay. Avery was kinda cool though. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Okay, it's maybe not such a good idea, but it's okay. I'm pro-horror expert. You feel a sense of foreboding with our mystical perk. More alive than you've been in years, strangely calm, tense, unsettled. You sense an overwhelming sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instinct screams at you to leave, but at the same time you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. Yes. Yes, and Gretchen's just like, I don't want to be here, man. Gretchen's just like, I don't want to go home. You decide to go with the flow, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and to not dwell too much on this strange feeling.
I got a feeling.
Gotta love this brisk fall weather. The past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet, till the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. I know that feeling. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaf change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like cookies. Explainer. Shut up, Taco. Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnot? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen in the woods? Well, let's move on. Do you ever hunt them? Ghosts? Demons? Werewolves? That sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When's all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I'm sure as heck I haven't seen any myself. Oh, did I see something in here? I just want to check something. What is
self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing text-to-speech selected.
I just want to check.
Preferences. Font override.
Okay.
Self-voicing disabled.
Self-voicing! I don't know, I don't want it to... wait a minute.
Preference. Return. Stella, I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself.
Oh, yeah. Do I not have to read? Are you sure? I like doing the voices though, man. That's actually pretty cool.
Self-voicing
Clipboard?
disabled.
What's a clipboard? Maybe you can pin stuff to it. Anyway, I'll continue doing the voices. But if you wanted to, you could probably just sit and watch this. And listen to it. Werewolves? I kind of lump him with cryptids. I'd be shocked if it was actually were people out there who turned into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. Clipboard voicing enabled. Press Shift C. I don't know what that is. But I do like exploring stuff in games. What does that mean though? As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. Because if they are out there, geez, a lot of people are doomed to an eternity of flames. Let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? What do you think about aliens, Stella? Don't even get me started. Do you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Okay. Mystical, there exist things beyond our realm, but I wouldn't call them aliens. Okay. Everything that exists in this universe is cut from the same cloth, one way or another. To call something an alien is to imply that it is something else. Something that doesn't belong. Whoa. You gotta meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along. Look at that doggo! Dog is looking at something. Are you really expecting to find anything? What's the weirdest thing you've seen in these woods? Other than anything cryptid related, of course. Well gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Now there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. Wait, what? Did they actually do that? I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it. But I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Maybe that is a thing. Maybe deer steal baby chicks and eat them. Oh, tetanus lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around about there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep in my dresser as a little souvenir. I like how the doggo moves, like he's just like sniffing around for stuff. Maybe he needs to pee. Are you really expecting to find anything? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk cave in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Has anything ever bad happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Just curious. Out of curiosity. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine. And his leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats. But I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. She got stuck in a cave. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. Hey, she didn't leave your side. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. But it could have been a lot worse. She got sprayed heavily by the skunks. Oh, and there was time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everyone sooner or later. I barely counted it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, but everything considered. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same with you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Sorry for being jumpy, Duke. I thought you were... some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk cave. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've been suckering into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back on the town you heard. It's best steer clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter, and I won't be too appreciative of a couple of fools with a camera to scare away other more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business. Stella Richmond, put that damn camera down. Come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you trump around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. But I suppose I couldn't hope to have a few more eyes out there tonight. Someone's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry, something's getting your chickens. But I wonder if Skunk Cake has a taste for ticking. Ticking? Chicken. Wow, ticking chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. I ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. Some damn mountain lions. They're up there, Stella. I thought it was mountain lions, too. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. The sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night at track. And I know for a fact that there's been getting in my chickens. Couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, the mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual silence in the 1990s, and even those were iffy. Can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-aged Boy Scouts have been 100% confirmed. Your Appalachian cougars are some far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They call me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes and that I know could be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. Yeah. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of those woods tonight. So does this guy want help or not? Jesus. Yeah. I don't think this ends well for you. But we were here first. What if you found the mountain lion? Don't kill it. Right on, Duke. Kill that mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Or don't button. I don't think this ends well for you. Yeah, I don't know. I go hunting these woods all the time. Night, day, possums, bears, don't make difference. Even a mountain lion would stand a chance against the ingenuity of man here. Unless it's not a mountain lion.
Look at these eyes!
Look at these eyes. They're mesmerizing, man. I keep looking at them. Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins, does anybody taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator? Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know, my boy Bo and me are heading down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be going to the chicken coop, might as well have a big old you can eat sign on them if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. Couldn't take it if I lost any more of the poor little ladies. He likes his chickens a bit too much, yeah. And you know, I have to put out a video. Oh, wait, this is Stella. You know I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening. And if I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. Who knows what that'll mean for my career. Mystical, one of us is going to die tonight, I feel it. Let's go, Stella. I'm going to say Mystical. One of us here is going to die tonight, I feel it. Now what's that supposed to mean? You trying to friend me, boy? I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. A weird bad feeling. Whoa, are you psychic or something? Signs point to yes. My reply is no. Maybe ask again later. Maybe. I do get a lot of weird feelings, especially before bad things are about to happen. Been having more of them than usual for the past week, now that you think about it. Oh, hush. There ain't no thing psychics. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I'll let y'all go into the woods to film your little video. Wilfrey, I think you freaked your cat enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. I'm not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if we get you out of my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed. Now run along home and stay out of trouble. I wanted to do the video, man. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edges out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us around him. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Lead the way. Oh, we can't actually head back to town? Are you sure you don't want to, like, watch a movie instead? Yeah. Let's go. I'm not giving up on the hunt. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Yes, yes. Never. That's me. You don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. Trail's just up this way, let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? He hands you the camera and takes position. Okay, let's do this. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Wolfie, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains. We will begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southern eastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Till then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, you get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Yeah. There's something wrong here. It's breathtaking. I haven't actually been looking. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. I'm gonna go with the mythical. There's something wrong here! There's something wrong in the air. I feel oppressive, dark. Don't happen to mean stinky, do you? You think you're smelling the skunk ape? No, more like a storm is coming. No, something metaphorically oppressive and dark. Yeah, it's gotta be the skunk ape. No, it's like a storm is coming. Definitely more like a storm is coming. Don't worry, I checked the weather this morning and we're in for a beautiful cloudless night. It really is the perfect time for a hike. Unless you mean a metaphorical storm. I don't think weather radars pick up on those. But either way, my gut usually warns me if I'm going to run into trouble, and I feel A-okay. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. What was that? Oh no, the skunk ape has found us! I struck back with his shotgun. Run. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world! I'm gonna say that, because that's what I would say. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world! No need to come to terms with your immortality just yet. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. Damn. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating to the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. What the hell? It's eating the babies or something. A single deer remains behind, staring down the light of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. What is with its face? And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. You cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? She is a bit like a potato. More potato. Okay. There was something wrong with that deer. There was. It had something in its face, on its face. Why do you bring her with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Okay. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I'll tell you, there was 2 big lumps on it. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. Not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. I forgot she was very old. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Yeah, well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. I'm ready! Favor me, how about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. Snacks! Snacks! As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. We got trail mix with extra M&Ms, apricots. Oh. Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. There's a snack bar, dried apricots, sesame sticks. Oh. Trail mix with extra M&Ms, hell yeah. Classic choice. Never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. And I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Good choice. Good choice. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Yes. Finally someone who gets it. Yes. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. Definitely. Any other fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste in trail mix. Haha. Me and Stella. Can we get it on? Let's get it on. You and Stella settle over an overlook, snack in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife washes over you. Let's get it on. So tell me, what's it like in Braintree? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? So tell me, what's it like to be Wolfie? Nobody's ever asked me these questions before. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe, or I'd rather not say. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy an old roommate. An old roommate of mine had to move and then he left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He sneaks bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about. But there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there's only 2 of us living there. Ew, I don't like this guy already. Even if I'm in the other room when it happens. And he infringes on my privacy all the time too. I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming, sometimes even attack the door until I open it. Then just walks away. He has a complex about closed doors. Oh, what? Imagine you lived in a house like that and your roommate did that. Which of course also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business. Sometimes like almost he wants me to watch him. Nah, close the door! And at least once a week he somehow misses and leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. It's gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyway, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat, yeah. Wait, he's a cat. Okay, it's not really a roommate. But he's a particularly horrible cat, and it's not like I can just give him away or anything. That would be cruel. So his housemate's a kitty. Wait, he's a cat, like an animal? Yeah, his name's Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So, what do you do for a living? I build chromatic ads for companies nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. I'm a first year associate at a big law firm. I'm a student, I'm a teacher, I'm in the service industry. Crap, none of that. I'm in the service industry, I think. I work in food service. I'm on my feet all day getting yelled at for things beyond my control, and I mostly get paid in tips. I actually really like it. It's okay. I've been skipping meals to try and save money. I've been trying to cut down on spending so I can save up and move on to something else. But sometimes it feels like it's never enough. I even cut breakfast. I only eat lunch and dinner. Maybe I can cut it down to just dinner if I try hard enough. Oh no, that's awful. You have to eat, and you can't just stop eating to save money. While you're here, I'm going to give you so much food. I'm going to send you home with a duffel bag full of snacks, and you're not going to stop eating lunch, okay? Thanks, Stella. A crisp breeze passes over you. That's a crisp breeze. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. Okay, cows. It's actually the house I grew up in, so there's a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I can keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Keeping the house in the family? Is it just you? Yeah, it's just me and Gretchen. My parents died a few years back. But it's okay, I've done my mourning, life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. Wow. This is pretty good. I like this. It's a pretty decent story. We can explore what they like. Did you get along? They were amazing. They were the nicest people you'd ever meet, and interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail or something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. It could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the country knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's the most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. Whoa! Bella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Mystical, that wasn't a sound meant for human ear. Everything else went quiet. Jesus Christ. Skunky! More dear? Tell me that was a raccoon, or don't say anything. That wasn't a sound meant for human ears. Whatever made it is close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me, and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the brush. As you approach, a series of wild wheat clucks call out from a nearby bush. Wait, what happened? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. I missed it too. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we found something. Oh no, what have you got me into? Did we have to, or follow Stella? Right behind you. Follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh, Stella just face planted. Oof. Are you okay? Oh god, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here! Tripped. And here I thought you were a hardened mountain girl. Good thing I was the one holding Gretchen. Are you okay, Stella? Look, so the chickens on the floor. Yeah, I'm alright. Just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must be one of Duke's. The chicken's dead, man. Oh wait, it's not. It's still alive. Investigate the chicken. It's got a tumor on it. What the frick? You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Explore the head, explore the wing, explore the growth, explore the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate light. Examine the wing. Looks like this is what Stella's tripped on. The wing is barely still attached. That seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Examine the growth. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Keen eye. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we found one of Duke's chicken cogs, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did you see what did this dirt? No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. Got a glimpse of something earlier. It wasn't us, please don't shoot me. Why should I tell you anything, or say nothing? No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Don't tell me you're all caught up in this Stella's nonsense. Luke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Luke, did you hear what Whoopi said? I think they're coming closer. Come on, you sons of bitches. Luke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. You'll hear that, Stella. I ain't the sign of some peace like. Wherever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you two, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and have a line up a good shot. Linga poor Gretchen is like, no, we need to go. As the creature in the tree lines grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Die for the flashlight or die for Gretchen? We need to save the doggo! You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. What the hell? God damn it! You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature creep back in. Gretchen, Wolfie, Duke, are you alright? Mystical, woe is me, a postmodern Cassandra. Yeah, I'm just glad we're not dead. It's a little shaky. Oh, I just want to see what these mystical things are. I warned you too, something terrible was going to happen. Woe is me, a postmodern Cassandra. I guess you did. Gretchen whines and shakes in your arms. Gretchen. Here, I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. So, we had a choice there to go for the flashlight. So I think we could have saved Duke. But we couldn't save Gretchen. That was the choice. But I think the guy was older than the doggo. Duke, are you okay? Oh my god, Duke, holy shit. What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? Dude's got his brains out, man. We gotta go after those things. Okay? We gotta go to the police. Let's just forget this ever happened. Can we just please go home now? We gotta go to the police. Or do we have to go after those things? What are we gonna do against them? Let's go to the police. A man's dead. You're right, you're right. We have footage of what happened here. But it's so dark and shaky. It all just seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Lead the way? Are you sure this is a good idea? Are you nuts? A man is dead, Stella. Okay, lead the way. Estella looks for a lead. You notice a faint trail of blood leading into the woods. Okay, I think Duke hit him. Duke's soaking glass must have tagged the creature in their scuffle. See those bloodstains? It looks like we have a trail. Yep. We have a trail to follow. You're right. Duke must have tagged one of them before he... Let's go before the trail is cold. Let's go. I want to finish up at least this part. What the hell are these things? As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Stella. I'm glad they're back. Just ignore them. Say nothing. Stella. I know. We just have to keep pushing forward. Holy crap. Stella stops in her tracks a few feet ahead of you. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. The shriek goes back into a steady whisper as you and Stella stumble around upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. More of those swellings. All the animals here have them. Or had them. I think they grow out of them. I think that's what it is. They grow out of them. They want us to leave still. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have seen any of this. Yeah, you're right. We have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before things get ugly. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Ah! Hey Reed! Pikachu, thank you for the raid! How you doing? What were you up to? Hello! How you doing, Pikachu? Very sleepy, man. Go sleep. Must have been a long night. Must have been a long night. Thank you for the raid. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Oh, okay, where were we? Okay, they're all around us. Thank you. Go rest. Go rest. Thank you for bringing your lovely people over. We're almost there. Did we make it? As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade into the sounds of nature. Sounds like they've stopped following us. Should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Oh wow, 6 missed calls from Tabby. What's this? Missed call. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? Okay. And 13 text messages. Yikes. Okay, well she's a bit worried it seems. And 13 call her, text her that you're okay, tell her that she needs to calm down. Yikes, Tabitha's blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. Keep it to yourself. Let's call her. Try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Okay. Text her that you're okay. Hey, Daz. Thanks for the follow, man. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. That's a lot of texts and missed calls from you know who. It is. There's a lot. Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. Yeah, I get that. Your pleasure. Oh. We all like a bit of pleasure, Daz. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain on the Aspina Trail. I really read that as something else. Every time there's this little thing here, I go, Luke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives on the scene. This is the scary. This is a guy who was sitting in the diner earlier, and I thought he knew something. I thought because his face, like. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene, and with walks two officers, Sheriff Huggy, Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. Want Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. Tea, thanks, love. I'll get that later. Cheers. Tea. What in the heck is that? Some kind of crop circle. He killed Duke. Oh, no, now we're gonna have to confiscate that camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. Yeah. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. My keen eye. You notice Stella popped something out the camera and slid it up her sleeve. She took the card. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I. Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and who are you exactly? That's Wolfie. You came into town today for the funeral. Yep. Wolfie, as in Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you back to the town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back in your own. It wasn't, never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'd still be out there in the morning. We'll have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Dickerson's bowling nights. We'll be on the alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You're right up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, oh. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Okay. Well, something did happen. Tuesday's will have trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. You, whatever your name was, Wolfie, IP Freely, Fox Mulder. My name is IP Freely. Sure, you're in time for a funeral? Good. Don't be leaving before then. I imagine we need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen. Y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. So, Stella, I hear you live alone, Stella. They seemed a little blasé about everything. Keep an eye on me? Are they for real? I can't say I'm surprised. Why did I ever agree to go into the woods with you? How are you holding up? Or say nothing. How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm more worried about you. Oh, about me, I'm good. I'm good, fam. Can't believe they just implied that you're a suspect. Even after we showed them all of that footage. Even after we found that nest. But it's okay, I'm not going to let anyone bad happen to you. Anything bad happen to you. Or anyone bad happen to you. Or anything happen to you. All of them. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. Gotta find out more about those things. If you can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame us for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have. Never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. The place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Damn, I thought it was like midnight or something. Let's do it. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. I should check in on Tabitha. You can talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Screw this. I'm out or silently follow. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's drink some tea. That's much better. Awesome. Let's go. I wonder what this clipboard voice enabled is. Maybe it's tracking my voice when I'm chatting? I don't know. The general store. This must be where Stella's friend Kanika lives. I hope she's still awake. Kenai, out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You don't hear it approach. Stella, I think someone's watching us. Turns to look. Oh, come on. Whoever this is, its presence has chilled you to your soul. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. A middle-aged woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. Can't help you tonight. Maybe not so much as a voice for her. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappearing into the shadows of the night.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you here, boy? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Wolfie. Is it okay if we come in?
You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. So blinding and overpowering is her aura that just looking at her feels like staring directly into the sun. Her gaze pierces entirely through you, and in that moment you feel wholly known. And then the moment passes, and you only see the middle-aged woman before you. Of course, you're in luck. I just put on water for a hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all.
Right.
Welcome to my little nook. Nice to finally meet you, Wolfie. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and has been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pearline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while in town. Okay. So, we are going to save up here into slot 2. At this point, I like this. I like the story. I like the way it's going so far. It's been kind of fun. This is a sponsor for Indie Boost. You can actually play this game, the first episode, for free on Steam. Yeah. So if you want to check it out, if you like what you see, you can give it a go yourself. It's been Scarlet Hollow. There we go. There it is there. Oh, yeah. We are going to finish up here. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see who's on Twitch at the moment. Twitcherino. Wait, nobody? Oh, well, I guess we can raid Quizzy. He's playing some fun, Phasmophobia, which is a game I do like. That I'm pretty good at. We'll rate him. I just put my dashboard up. Do it from there since my lab letter. Wait a minute, his name's different. Wait, yeah. Hugh Jones. Yeah, we're gonna rate him. Thanks for hanging around and for the sponsor stream. And I might be playing some. There is an update on Raft today. I don't know if you played Raft, but it's a game that I really like, and me and Tiny are going to play it. It's got a nice update. I think they added a story to it or something. We're going to try that and build some stuff on Raft. So I might be streaming a bit later again. If not, then I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I do have one other sponsor to do, so I might do that before Raft. But yeah, thanks for hanging around, guys. We'll read the quiz. Playing some Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia. Alright, let's go. And yeah, come back later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.